coming out tonight. I'm covered in dog hair right now, and I realized recently that I wear dog hair with the same energy that some women my age might wear an engagement ring. Oh, this. Yeah, someone loves me. A friend told me recently that I ask for validation a lot, and I was like, do you not like that about me? I have really long hair, and I think I'm going to actually get it all cut off because it gets really tangly in the summertime, and I don't want to turn into yet another Portland white person with dreadlocks. And no offense if you are a white person with dreadlocks, but you do look like you love Burning Man more than you hate racism. I also used to work with kids. They weren't my coworkers. I guess I worked at kids. One time at work, this little kid came up to me and they were like, hey, teacher Barbara, let's play Batman. I'll be Batman and you can be a girl Batman. And I was like, okay, did you mean Batgirl or Batwoman? Because those will be different characters for me to step into. And they were like, I'm 4. And I was like, okay, great. So you're basing this premise off the recent Lego Batman film? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, dope, I love that movie. I'm actually trying to get sponsored by the Lego movies in my stand-up, so I'm glad you brought it up. And they were like, huh? And I was like, okay, so did you know that in Lego Batman, that iteration of Batgirl, her first name was Barbara? And then this little kid stared up at me for like 45 seconds, which is 3 weeks in kid years. And then as loud as they could, they screamed, "You're the real Batgirl?" Yes. Also, a Lego. I recently got to know someone in the biblical sense, by which I mean I knew nothing about them. We did this thing, they asked my consent first, and I said yes because I liked it, but they bit me a little bit in the boudoir, and I said yes, I liked it. And then, but the only issue is that they're like a super hot man. And now, of course, I'm worried that once a month, I'm gonna turn into a hot man. And I just don't think I can handle that level of privilege. I've dated a lot of polyamorous folks. I'm sorry I said that wrong. I've lived in Portland for 8 years. I do comedy a lot. I was on this show recently and this male comedian was like, how did you get booked on this show? Which is not that polite. And I said, because I'm articulate. And then he said, pretty girls get everything they want. So I said, then why are you still talking to me? I was born 2 months premature, which is the most excited to be alive that I've ever been. I actually just had a birthday. I'm 31, which, thank you. I know not everybody knew to clap because it's like a tricky age. It's like 31. Oh, which of her stuffed animals is she gonna marry? But I am getting older. Anybody else experiencing time? And as I get older, my body is changing, not to a werewolf, unfortunately. And the other day, I was walking down the street and I saw a little girl wearing a Spider-Man costume, and my ovaries were like, hey, maybe we should have a baby. But then like a cell phone, my brain auto-corrected, and it was like, did you mean cat? But I don't know if I'm ready for that level of responsibility, so my brain auto-corrected again. It was like, did you mean a framed portrait of 2 pugs with bowler hats? But right now I don't got that kind of money, so my brain auto-corrected again, and it was like, did you mean pizza? So growing up I had an eating disorder, but now even that's gone down the toilet. So I don't want pizza, so my brain auto-corrected again, and it was like, did you mean anti-anxiety medication? I think that affects affects my work ethic and it does something to who I think I am as an artist, and I'm not really willing to jeopardize this thing I'm compulsively addicted to in exchange for something that might make me happy. So I like to think of it as emotionally raw dogging. So my brain auto-corrected again, and I was like, did you need the ability to accept that maybe someday somebody might actually love you? But I am not that self-aware. So my brain auto-corrected one final time, and it was like, did you mean a 900-page book about witches? I love reading. Reading's my favorite hobby because it's the only hobby that makes loneliness look smart. And I've always been the kind of woman that's like, actually, I like the book better, like right after sex.